What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new passive income video. Today we're going to be talking about how and why and is it allowed to have multiple different Redbubble accounts. Now, when I say multiple different Redbubble accounts, I'm not meaning one, I'm not meaning two, I'm not meaning three or four, I'm talking about 10 or more. Well, Redbubble doesn't specify how many accounts or a maximum that you're allowed to have, but they do allow us users to have multiple accounts. So I want to go ahead and be very, very clear. This is assuming that you are in good terms with Redbubble. You've never gotten an account terminated. You've never done some things that you shouldn't have done with Redbubble, and you essentially are not putting yourself in what I call Redbubble jeopardy, where you do some things that are frowned upon in Redbubble's eyes, which are pretty much the obvious, right? Don't post pictures or content or graphics on designs that you just simply don't own. Things that, are like from movies that you don't own, series, things like that, right? Kind of the obvious. Now, let's go ahead and jump right in. You are allowed to have multiple Redbubble accounts. I want to be very, very clear on that. Not only have I contacted Redbubble support myself, but other YouTubers have done this as well, and they actually don't. They actually kind of allude to it in the Redbubble forums and support and their articles. So if you go into the help section on Redbubble and you search multiple accounts, there are different questions like, is Redbubble account linking allowed, and things like that. These are basically these articles that allude to the fact that you are allowed to have it. I took it upon myself. I messaged support just in case, and they say yes. They actually encourage it. So I want to be clear. When I was talking to support, they were saying that you are allowed to have multiple Redbubble accounts, and the idea is to have different niche stores. So, for example, you guys could see here, this store is all about coats. I already opened up a shop all about animals. I opened up another shop all about different like foods, like pizza and things like that. So there are different niches, and Redbubble knows that the average order value can be increased and the conversion rate, and decrease the overall bounce rate of that store if the store is what we call unanimous, if it's all the same, relatively in the same niche, okay? Now, in that case, guys, you are allowed to do it. Now, let's talk about how to actually get it done. So I've seen some videos online of people attempting to show, of some people, small YouTubers, showing like how to get more than one Redbubble account, and they're talking about VPNs and all this. And guys, honestly, all of that is an overdose. You don't need any of that. All you need to do is just have a separate email for every account. You are allowed to use the same payment information for all the accounts. So for example, let's say you have one bank account. You're allowed to add that one bank account, let's say, to all 10 accounts. Now, in my case, I do plan on opening 10 accounts throughout the course of 2022, and as I said already, I got a head start on that. So there is no secret to the way to open up a Redbubble account. You just go to redbubble.com, you select create account, create an artist account, and you can create, like I said, as many accounts as you want. Now, what I don't recommend is that you just open up account after account after account after account. I recommend that you open an account, add as many designs as possible, wait a month or two or three, open up another account, wait a month or two or three after adding as many designs, and keep going and so on, so that you're not showing Redbubble that you're spamming their system, that you're actually contributing in some sort of quality way, okay? The next thing, okay, is that when you're opening a Redbubble account, you want it to be organized, you want it to be clean, and you want everything to make sense. So one should be about a certain niche, another one should be about another certain niche. Now, you could create these general Redbubble stores, but like I said, the whole purpose to create multiple Redbubble accounts is to separate the niches and create this organization. Now, do you make more money opening multiple Redbubble accounts? The answer is no, absolutely not. You don't make any extra money that you would have if all the designs were on one account, unless the average order value goes up, which is just a statistic or an analytical kind of metric used for measuring a store's success. However, the answer is absolutely not. You're not going to make any more money, okay? Whatever people search on Google or on Redbubble is what they're going to find. It's not going to help you become necessarily more successful. The reason why I prefer to open multiple Redbubble accounts is for multiple reasons. The first reason is because of my previous experience with Merch by Amazon. They didn't allow us to have multiple accounts, or it's kind of against their terms of service. And on top of that, they are against they're very essentially closed off. You have to have an application, you have to sign up, all these kind of different things, right? So when I looked at Redbubble, I said, wow, this is actually a treat. Now, there's actually a rule with Redbubble, is that no matter how many accounts you cannot upload more than 60 total designs across all accounts. So if you have 2 accounts, right, and you decide to upload 40 designs on one, you can't upload more than 20 on another. If you have 10 accounts and you decide to upload 5 on each, well then good. Then you have 50 total designs uploaded and you have 10 total left. Across all accounts, like I said, you cannot upload more than 60 designs, 60 separate designs. So essentially, this would be a design, this would be a design, this would be a design, etc. Okay? So no more than 60. Now, what they probably do, guys, is the way they track this is they have a section that tracks your IP address and your device ID and shows how many uploads you're doing per day, because the last thing that they want is using some sort of software that steals other people's designs and just uploads designs like crazy, because then it will spam the system. There's already more than enough content on Redbubble, and they probably don't want it to be a overinflated, just a copycat place, okay? Now, there are some problems that already exist within Redbubble with people copying other people's content. However, it is getting better over time. And I've noticed this personally. I know a lot of people have complained about it in the past. When I made a Redbubble video about, 6 months ago, and it was just only one, a quarter of the comments was everybody complaining about how bad Redbubble was. I don't know. I can't say that it's bad. I think I love it and I enjoy it. I make money off of it. So I can't see that it's bad. If somebody decides to copy my content, there's a few ways to go around it. I'm actually going to add this information into the course, but the first thing is you have to learn how to take down people's art, and it has to be a legal takedown. And this is another thing, guys, if you have some competitor, you can't just go around taking down his content, because then they will shut down your account. So you have to be aware of that. But if they're stealing your content, meaning they're stealing your actual design, well, that's rightful in that case, and all cases that you submit are reviewed by them. They're reviewed by the people. So you want to keep that in mind as well. One of the things I want to mention here is that if you're doing Redbubble and you want to grow your accounts, and all of them, you're going to have to understand that success is not binary. It's not 1 or 0. It's multiple aspects to success on Redbubble. The first thing is going to be the quality of your design. The second thing is going to be the quality of your traffic. The third thing is going to be the quantity of your traffic. The fourth thing is going to be where the traffic is coming from, meaning if it's coming just from Redbubble or is it coming from outside sources. And then lastly, the amount of promotion that you're doing outside of Redbubble will help toggle your success level. Remember I said it's not binary. Some guy could make $5 a week on Redbubble. Some other guy can make $5,000 a week on Redbubble. It's just 2 different levels. Or there are multiple different levels, okay? And so what I like to do, and I've said this before, but I like to use the Instagram bots as a little bonus. Now, do I do this on all my stores? Absolutely not. I will not be able to do this all on my stores if I run these stores all alone. And I've said to you guys very specifically, I said in 2022, I'm going to be doing all the work by myself on Redbubble for the year of 2022 because I want to become an absolute master at the craft. I think I've done pretty good already. I've uploaded, obviously, over 100 designs by myself. The account with over 1,600 designs I've hired out, but it's been doing phenomenally well in terms of income, so I did learn lots of experience with that. And by the way, if you want to know how much income that account is producing, I created a video. I'll leave it in the link down below. It produced over 6K, and 2 of those months were over 1,000. So I'll leave, that link in the description box down below. It's free to watch. It's a YouTube video. But in general, guys, you have to figure out how you're going to actually succeed with having multiple accounts. Now, for me, a big benchmark for me, a big thing that I can rely on for my success is the Google traffic. I do have methods in which how I search for certain keywords and things like that with the Google traffic, and I will come out with a mini course for that in the future. So if you guys are interested in mini courses and content that is premium content that won't be necessarily open to the public, let me know. Let me know if there's a certain request that you may have. Another thing that I'm doing is the legal aspect. Opening up bank accounts, opening up limited liability companies, so LLCs, S-Corps, behind Redbubble and other print-on-demand aspects. We're going deep into it, guys. This is it. You know, out of all the things to make passive income, you can start a blog, you can start an Amazon business, you could start print-on-demand, you could do a whole bunch of other things. Print-on-demand is one of those things that is probably the easiest. If we're talking about building a business and making money, like I said, print-on-demand is one of those things that out of the list of all of them, it's probably one of the easiest. You create a design, you upload it onto a device, and somebody ends up buying it later. So there's a lot of things to be said. With that being said, this channel, guys, we're committing, like I said, up until the rest of the year, 2 videos a day. 2 videos a day. Most of them, or at least we said that most of them would be Instagram bot videos, but to be honest, you know, I just haven't been doing that. Obviously, you guys probably know how the Instagram bots work. I don't even have to pull it up and show it to you, honestly. If you're a consistent watcher of the YouTube channel, you know what they do. You know the benefit of using them. You know how to use them. You know, if you want to check it out, go to igbots.org. I mean, just use the bot. I use it every single day, make money, and it goes well for me. So for any questions that you guys may have, leave them in the comments down below. But hopefully the concept is now very clear to everybody. You are allowed by Redbubble and supported and encouraged by Redbubble to create multiple accounts. Their only rule is that you cannot have over 60 designs across all accounts. And of course, all accounts must have different email addresses. And that's it. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.